Welcome to the Getting Started with the Cal State application, also known as the CSU application for Spring 2021 transfer. Congratulations, you guys did it. You are ready to get started. So the first thing we're going to do is go on to the calstate.edu website. And this website has quite a bit of information that you can have some time to explore. But for right now, what we're looking at is the apply section. So you'll click on apply. It'll take you to this next website where you'll scroll down just a little bit. And there's two different areas that we're going to look at. The first one is this See Application Dates and Deadlines. I've already opened up a new window for this, but it lets you know that for Spring 2021, the application period is open from August 1st, which was this Saturday, to August 31st. So we have until August 31st to complete this application. But I recommend just to get it done before that time so that way you don't have to stress about it, there's no last minute additions, and you're all set. If you scroll down on this website a little bit more, you'll see that it'll allow you to figure out which CSU campuses are open for your specific transfer. Now, for most of you, you're going in as an upper division transfer, which means that you will have completed 60 transferable units or more by the end of fall 2020, or you're already at that point right now. So you'll click on Upper Division Transfer. The enrollment term, as we mentioned, was Spring 2021. And for the population, you do not have to have a specific population that you go with. If you are just a general Upper Division Transfer student, then you can just ignore this section and hit Submit. It'll also let you know that this is last updated today, which means that Cal State San Bernardino is actually open for Spring 2021 transfer. Unbelievable, but still amazing. So you'll be able to see which CSUs are open, and over to the right you'll also see a C notice. Now the C notice lets you know which majors are open for Spring 2021 transfer. Now with Cal State San Bernardino, you'll be able to see that not every single major is open, but a good amount are. One specifically is nursing. So you'll see that nursing is not open for Spring 2021 transfer. However, it will be open for fall, and that application doesn't open until October 1st. But for right now, we'll see, okay, there's quite a few CSUs that are open. I'm looking at these and I'm ready to start doing my application. So I'm going to go back to the website for the apply section, and I'm going to choose that Spring 2021 selection and hit apply. Now for me, I've already created an account, but I'm going to start with create an account just to show the whole process of this. So I'm going to use a fake first name, put in my last name. One thing to keep in mind, not only when you're creating your account, but also for the general application, the only parts that you do need to fill out that are required is if it has this nice little red star next to it. If it does not, then you do not have to put anything at all in those spaces. Now, so for the contact information, this one may already have an account. Yes, so I'm going to go ahead and just make up one at Crafton. All right, so I'm going to confirm the address right here. And I'm also going to just make up a phone number for the time being. Of course, when you do this, you do not want to make up anything because this is how they're going to be able to keep in contact with you. So you do want to make sure that all this is accurate. With a text and phone, you're going to be agreeing to this because if they do need to get a hold of you for whatever reason, they can go ahead and give you a text, you can get a phone call, anything that will be able to help you out. I always recommend to do that. Get as much help as you can. For your username, choose a username that you might use often or something that you remember easily, and the same goes with your password. You'll also know that with your password, you do have to fulfill all these minimum requirements. And once you do, it'll go black as well as having a little check for it. So if you're not able to move past this point, a good thing to look at is to make sure that your password meets all of those minimum requirements. So let me go ahead and do this over. And you'll see that I went ahead and all these are checked off and I'm good to go. So I just need to confirm my password, agree to the terms and conditions. You know that we always read these very well. Check the box. And for the European Union, this is dealing with most of Europe, not every single country in Europe, but if you are currently located. However, if you're located in the United States, you are not a part of the European Union, so you'll just go ahead and select no, and you'll create your account. The next step after this is you'll start to check out your actual extended profile. So for this one, your degree goal, most of you are going for your first bachelor's degree. So you haven't gotten your bachelor's degree yet. You are in the process of it. That's one of the reasons why you are transferring. And you have two options that you're looking at. The first one is that if you're transferring with an associate degree for transfer, also known as an ADT. If you're getting an AAT, which is an Associate of Arts for transfer, or an Associate of Science for transfer, which is determined by you meeting with your counselor, sitting down, and planning this out with your educational goal. If you are getting one of those, you'll select the college that you're getting it from, which is Crafton Hills College, and you'll also select the program. If for whatever reason you do not see your program listed here, then that more than likely means that it's not an AAT or an AST. One example of this would be health sciences. If you're going for health sciences, you'll see that it's not listed in this transfer degree section. It's not a transfer degree. So if you realize, oh, I'm majoring in health sciences, or I'm getting an associate degree in multiple sciences, I'm merely transferring from a community college to the 4-year without a transfer degree. Now, that does not mean that you have to have a transfer degree or that you'll be denied that you don't have a transfer degree. They're just wanting to see which category you are coming in as. So if you are not getting a transfer degree, but you're getting an associate's or just doing your general education, you'll choose this third option, which is the transferring from a community college. And you're going to be choosing this greater than or equal to 60 semester units. Even if you are way beyond 60 units, or if you haven't completed your 60 semester units yet, but you will at the end of fall, you'll want to select this option. This is saying that you are an upper division transfer, which you are. You'll scroll down a little bit. You'll be able to answer this question if you are returning to the CSU campus. So if you have attended a CSU campus in the past, you've gotten credits for it. Even if it was just for a quarter or a semester and you did not complete it, you are still considered a returning student. If you have never attended a CSU before, you'll go ahead and select no. As for your military status, you'll select which one does pertain to you. If you have not served in the U.S. military, you can just go ahead and select no. And for international students, if you do have an F1 visa or a J1 visa, you'll select yes. If you are not an international applicant, then go ahead and select no, and you'll save these changes. So once you end up saving these changes, it'll list all the campuses that are open as well as the majors that are open at that specific campus. If you already know which campus you're looking for, you don't have to scroll through every single page to find it. You can just go to campus, choose the campus that you're looking for. The start term, it already has it as spring since you are applying as a spring transfer. If this option does not show, then that means that you did not choose the correct term that you're applying for. So you'll choose spring. And for source, you don't have to worry about this, but the main thing that we're looking at is this main campus location. There are some options to be able to do the Palm Desert campus, so it's completely up to you if you want to be housed at the San Bernardino main campus or the Palm Desert main campus. So you'll look at making sure that it's the San Bernardino undergraduate selection. Don't worry about the credential, don't worry about extension. You are only looking at the undergraduate selections. So when you scroll down, find the major that you're going for. For right now, I'll just select biology. I'll click on biology. And if I'm all done, that's the only place that I'm applying for, that's the only major I'm going for, I'll scroll back to the top and hit the I am done, review my selections. If you're wanting to add multiple campuses with different majors, you'll just go here, select campus name, and it'll reset it for you. And when it resets it, it'll have the list of all the CSUs back here. And you'll choose the CSU that you're looking for, scroll down, choose the major, and once you're done, click that blue button. It'll also let you know how many you have selected and also the estimated total that you'll have to pay at the end of the application prior to submission. So when you're done with this, click I am done. You'll be able to see that you are getting there, but there's still quite a bit that still needs to be done. And then you'll continue to my application. And we'll get started with this actual application in the following videos.